Yes, good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and all the viewers of the Arsenal YouTube Sports TV. That is in the Premier League. Arsenal has just drawn, that is 1-1 at Craven Cottage at the home of Fulham Football Club in one of the biggest London derbies. At the game that has just finished some 30 minutes ago, when Arsenal managed to fight hard to fight for an equalizer that again came through the corner kick. As always, we call them the king of corners. Still, they managed to produce an equalizer that was around the 55th minute when William Saliba managed to head the ball into the back of the net, a courtesy of a Declan Rice corner. The game was very intense, reason being that both teams had come into this game having won, that is their previous fixtures. Remember, in the midweek, Arsenal managed to beat Manchester United, that was 2-0, and if Fulham also managed to win comfortably up against Brighton, that was 3-1. So they managed to bring that form still into this game to replicate their previous performances, meaning that they have so far had a good run under coach that is Marco Silva. The game was just very intense. Within the first 10 minutes, Fulham opened up the scoring when they managed to get them on a counter-attack, and the Mexican superstar, that is Arsenal Jimenez, managed to slot the ball into the back of the net, and the goalkeeper David Raya did not have any chances over to yet. As Fulham resorted, that is, to defending in large numbers and even attacking in large numbers, a reason being that Arsenal had majority of the ball possession at half-time. However, they were not all that very effective towards, that is, the final third or the Fulham side, whereby Fulham managed to hold them, that is, at bay. Key players at the likes of Alexander Iwobi, that is former Arsenal player, looked very instrumental in this game. Arsenal Jimenez looked very instrumental in this game, and even the goalkeeper himself, that is former Arsenal goalkeeper, that is Bernardo Reno, the German sensation shot stopper, also looked very sensational in the goal. And even in the midfield, at least a former Arsenal player, that is Emile Smith-Rowe, also looked very influential in this game. On the side of Arsenal, that is big man himself, Declan Rice, looked very good in this game. However, Bukayo Saka wasn't all that very influential, a reason being that the Fulham defense had become well aware of his threat, and they did not get him any chances of putting the ball into the back of the net, despite of him almost after scoring which could have turned out to be the winning goal. That was around the 84th minute, but later on cancelled because of offside during the build-up. As I told you, Arsenal kept on passing the ball. However, Fulham looked very resilient, and at halftime it ended, that was 1-0 in favor of Fulham Football Club. At the restart of second half, still Arsenal kept on impacting more pressure. However, they were not very clinical, and they did not look a threat, that is, in the Fulham final third. They got many corners still ahead of Fulham, and this time, despite of them scoring an equalizer, that was around the 55th minute, where we thought that maybe Arsenal would go ahead and win this game, and they failed to win this game. Reason being, Fulham looked very good, and even towards the dying minutes of the game, Bukayo Saka, the man who had been silent in this game, managed to score the ball into the back of the net. However, it was cancelled off because of offside. Fulham kept on until the last final minute after adding 5 minutes. However, it ended around 98 minutes, and the game that is ended 1-1. So with so doing, Arsenal has moved to second position, 1 point ahead of Chelsea Football Club, who will be playing, that is Tottenham, in the upcoming games. Just keep your eyes on the Arsenal YouTube Sports TV, as I will come here to get you again the results of how it happened in another London derby of Arsenal, of Chelsea up against Tottenham, that is in the coming game. But the rest of the games, I think Bournemouth managed to win up against Ipswich. That was down the dying minutes when Quintero managed to score the winning goal. Brighton and Leicester, the game ended, that was 2-2 after Brighton leading 2-0, and Leicester managed to come back within the 86th minute. Veteran striker Jamie Vardy managed to score, that is the opening goal, and in the 90th plus, that is, they managed to get an equalizer. The other game, also, it ended 1-1. So that's the way I